I'm going to ask everybody to kind of do this just to kind of ground the energy. Take 4 deep breaths, hold it at the top with an audible exhale.
I did Kambo after having an ectopic pregnancy. As you can imagine, it was super painful physically, emotionally, and I had read somewhere online that Kambo was helpful for fertility and purging toxins out of your body.
Yeah. Strong.
I had been administered chemo medication to take care of it. As someone who fears toxicity, kind of wanted to purge the toxins and also the negative and sad energy around that.
We make sure to create a real sacred space so that we have the time to go deep and explore whatever comes up for you if you want to. You may not want to talk to me at all afterwards. You may want to talk for an hour. But that's the way that I like to serve combos. I like to allow that space so that we can walk that journey together.
You ready for a little Sananga?
Yep.
Float a drop in each of your eyes. And then when you're ready, you give a flutter, a little shake of the head, let the medicine in, okay?
Yeah, so Sananga, Matisse word is bachete, and it's eye drops extracted from the shrub of the Tabernae montana undulate. And so when it's applied to the eyes, it's extremely painful, very shocking. I would say probably like pepper spray or something like that. It does start to dissipate really quickly. And so what we use it for is to calm the mind, to drop you into the body, kind of as a shortcut to meditation. Because once you receive Sananga, the only thing that you're going to be thinking of is your eyes and your breath. In the jungle, it's used for hunting. It helps them spot. It clears spot animals, it clears the vision, it increases energy, and it even can provide pain relief. So it's a really ironic thing that it hurts so bad, but it brings such clarity and such calmness and stillness.
Feeling clear? Yeah. Okay.
After Sananga, we'll go move into a session of Hape.
Kamaru. So very grounding, also very opening for the crown.
Hape is jungle tobacco that is ground finely, mixed with ash of the mapacho, the jungle tobacco, also with the ash of some other trees, depending on who's making it, what recipe they're using. It's used for grounding, clearing, spiritual protection, and connection. Very much used as a prayer tool. Also, it is another way to ground you into your body and to continue to kind of calm you before receiving the combo.
Deep breath, hold it. Got it into your left nostril. Out, exhale.
I mark the dots with a marker that easily comes off. That's where I'm going to burn.
So we'll put these 4 on, and then we'll layer those last 2.
The way that I burn is with an unscented incense stick. It's very hot, but it's just the tiniest little touch that burns the first top layer of the skin. And then after that, we come by with a paper towel and we remove that top layer of the skin, and then make sure with a flashlight that gate, which is what we call the small burn, is open to receive the medicine. The medicine is scraped straight off of the frog's back and put onto these little wooden sticks where it dries. The medicine is unadulterated. It is pure frog secretion there. I rehydrate it with a little bit of distilled water and then scrape it together where it becomes a very jelly-like consistency. And we cut that into very small dots, and then those dots are placed onto the open gate. At about 30 to 90 seconds, you're going to feel a warm flush starting in the face, moving down the body. You're going to get an increase in resting heart rate to maybe around 120 BPMs, which is about like moderate exercise. You get some throbbing or some tingling in your ears, maybe a little tingling in your lips or tongue, possibly in your fingers and your toes. And that pressure, your blood pressure, literally is going to increase in your head for 1 to 2 minutes. So this is kind of like the up ramp on a roller coaster. After about minute 5, around minute 6 or so, the heart rate's kind of slowing down. The blood pressure is going to drop and possibly drop below baseline. That is where we see a potential to faint sometimes. A lot of times people want to get up and go to the bathroom at that moment, and they stand up too fast, and so their blood pressure drops even further. This is where really around 5 to 6 to 7 minutes, the flu-like symptoms kind of come on. They're accompanied by nausea and abdominal cramping because your smooth muscle is contracting in your abdomen area. Minutes 10 through like 16, most challenging part for most people, the nausea intensifies. This is when the purging usually comes on. I usually see purging somewhere around minute like 8 or 9 through minute 15 is when that purging really starts. So this is north purging, which is purging into the bucket, which is going to be bile and the water that you just drank. And then minutes like 17 or 18 through 20, you're moving back into balance. The nausea begins to subside. And this, a lot of times, is where the emotional purge will happen, like crying or laughing. And then afterwards, you can start to get a sense of euphoria a little bit. There's a real afterglow of Kambo where your body has just done something hard.
The first day I did Kambo, my face started swelling and I experienced a phenomenon called frog face. This time when I did Kambo, you can see me turning into an old woman. Internally, I was also feeling like an old woman.
So at the end of 20 minutes, the dots come off and you're gonna start coming back to balance. The nausea, everything's gonna subside really quickly once the dots come off. At that point, we dress the wounds, dress the gates with dragon's blood. Dragon's blood's a tree sap that helps the skin heal up to 7 times faster than it would without any kind of covering or anything. Dragon's blood's very antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal. It kind of creates a natural barrier there to help protect the wound. Honestly, minimum effective dose is really what we're looking for here too. We're not trying to overwhelm somebody. This is not a badge of honor if you took 10 dots and you purged this much. The competition that we can kind of see sometimes, we want to make sure that we're avoiding that because that's really just a spiritual ego trap.
Kambo isn't easy, but I would compel anyone to do it. It was life-changing for me. The empowerment, the self-esteem boost, the mental health benefits, all of it. Jared was an incredible guide through this whole process. The perfect guide. A good bear.